Well, good morning, guys. Thanks for coming back. Well, I about stepped on a cat. Well, we got a little bit of a different video today. I am going to go help my son, who wants us to go help him pick up a Corvette. And it's about 45 minutes away. So I told him I'd help him. I've got a trailer that I use for my tractor, and so we're going to use it. The Corvette's not running, and I think it's been sitting for like 22 years. We've never seen it. He bought it, he didn't even look at it, he bought it unseen. So I guess we'll see what it looks like. I think it's an 81 or 82, a little older. The chicken's wanting some attention. So my tractor, that's the only thing I use it for. I have hauled an old truck on it before, a frame, but he's concerned that we may need a winch. So he went and bought a 12,000 pound winch, and he's gonna make it to where it just slides into a hitch. That way he can take it off and, it'll be his winch. It won't be stuck on the trailer. So I'll show you what I'm talking about. What he's thinking about, I guess. Hang on just a second. Okay. So what he is wanting to do is to put that, something like that. Let me zoom out. Something like that, he said. Weld that on. So I guess that's what he's going to do. We'll go in and I'll show you what the winch looks like. And it's cold out here. It's like 52 degrees. I think it's about the coldest morning yet. So let's see. What do you want me in here for? So right now we're putting insulation in. This is the cut-off pieces, but we will be using those in those smaller places there. But we're putting it all around. I'll take you a little tour. Here's a project, this Jeep. And then here's I need to go get about 12 more of these panels. So, and then on the ceiling, we will be putting those up. And I'm sure that's going to be real fun. But anyway, I need to put the top on the Jeep. This just seems to be a catch-all. But the build is, we've never really finished it to bring in shelving and different stuff because we're trying to put up insulation. What happened is when we bought the thing, we should have probably totally completed it before we started moving a few things in, but we started working on a few things and then moving this to work on that and moving it again to work on something else, but you know how it is. We'll make do. Eventually we'll get everything moved in, but for right now, I guess I'll get the welder out. Okay, so here's what we came up with. Okay, Devin's done welding. Well, welding it for right now. He wants to kind of redo it. He'd like to get a stick welder, be a little better. The duty cycle on the welder kept kicking it off every few minutes. He had to let it cool down and run it again, but it'll hold what it is, or what it's for, or who it's for. So there's the Badland 12,000 pound winch. So I guess we'll head down the road to go pick up the Corvette. Maybe we'll show you, according if everybody there or whoever's there wants to be on video, but we'll definitely show you when we're going down the road and after we've got it loaded, and maybe take a picture of it when we get there. I'm excited to see what it looks like. It's a T-top car too, so I don't know what it's going to look like. It'll be a project, I'm sure. It'll be a project. She sees something down there. Ginger. Somebody's watching me back up the trailer. She must think she can do a better job. It's hard to see out of the mirror to show you guys and then drive at the same time because I want to see out of the mirror. Maybe I'll just see out of the camera. Oops, sorry. Steep part. Okay, so the Corvette is home. I didn't videotape while we were picking it up because one thing, it was a steep road. I had to jackknife the trailer to back it back into the driveway. There's ruts. I had to put it in four-wheel drive and cross over rocks and stones, and it was a mess. But once we got in there, it was all right. But then the tires were totally flat. The right or left rear was stuck, and so the winch, I mean that winch, of course it's a 12,000 pound winch, I mean, it just yanked it right on there. I mean, it was just sliding across the ramps. The left tire was, left wheel, and kept dragging it up, and we got it lined up and put it on here. But it's a little rougher than what I thought. And I looked at Devin, I said, "Are you sure you want to get it?" And he's like, "Yeah, but the T-tops are shot." I mean, the tops of them are good, but the inside is rusty, and I'm scared to open the door because I had a hard time shutting them. That latch won't come out. I don't know. And then the hood, something's wrong with the hood. We can't get it. That side over there, the far side, will come up, but this side won't unlatch. He did look at the motor before it was up when we got there. But then when we went to shut it, it didn't shut right, and so it's halfway working. But, I mean, it's a Corvette, but and it looks all right. I mean, looking over all the dirty paint, I don't know, it'll be a job. I'll be surprised if he gets this one going. It's gonna be a lot of work. I'd like to open this door. Yeah, it won't shut back. But anyway, blue interior, real dark blue interior. Look at the steering wheel. My gosh, it's absolutely rusted. Oh, it's been sitting since 1997. I said it. I thought it was 22 years, but come to find out, I've been sitting for 25 years. So, I don't know. And here's the carburetor. It's got power seats. And I think it needs totally new doors on it. I don't know, maybe just go without the T-tops. But they're rusted. I mean, all the way through. It'll be a project. I guess I'll keep you informed and show the progress, I guess. We got the inspectors out here right now, checking it out. Yep. All right. Well, see how that goes. Okay, guys. So it's the next day, and Devin done a quick pressure wash on it. You can see the difference on the rear glass, and it still looks bad, but he's checking on the T-tops, and I think he said something about maybe even buying new doors. So, to be continued on the Corvette. Oh, there. Oh, my. Hey. So, yesterday, he seen me backing up. Oh. Jeter scared me. Seen me backing up, and I had a little friend. She was watching me and showed me, or watching me back the truck up. And she's standing right in that little hole right there. And there's a fence. I don't know if you can tell it. Yeah, you can. Fence right there that's pretty tall. And came home a little while ago, and I won't get too close, but there she is. So something got her, somehow or another she got out, and they have gotten out a few times, you know. Something happens to the fence. One time his fox got in and killed a bunch of my chickens. We had like 12 at one time, and then I think a fox or something got in and killed all of them. Ginger. Killed all of them but 4. And that's probably been a year and a half ago. So I've had these 4, and they've been good to me. Had lots of eggs from them. And, but now something's killed them. And when we got home, there's a huge hawk flying above right through here. So I don't know if the hawk got it or what, but I'll miss her. She done me good. I fed her, and then she fed me. So really not happy with it, but what do you do? Move on. I've got 3 more left. I guess I just won't be eating as much eggs now. They'd go on a diet anyway, I guess. So I'm waiting on Devin to get back with some parts for my parents. Their car has been giving trouble, so we've got it in the garage and we're gonna work on it here in a little while. Right now, I'm still cold. I've not got used to this weather yet. It's like 62, I think, and I'm shaking. I don't know. I don't like the heat, and then turn around, I don't like the cold. I like 72 degrees. That's my favorite temperature. But I don't know where that's at. Maybe in Hawaii. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. So we're in the truck downtown Marion, and the Oliver Anthony is here playing at the old workplace that he used to work at, which turned into a event center. And there's looks like a lot of people there. I mean, there's cars everywhere. All the parking spots, all the parking lots are full. Even across the road, across the railroad tracks. So I'm sure, I think they sold 1,200 tickets within like 14 minutes. So I'm sure it's crowded in there. Elbow to elbow. There's the cops out here. There's the backside of the place. So I'll show you what it looks like during the daylight. Okay guys, so this is the next morning from the Oliver Anthony concert, and so this is the building, which has changed names several times, but now it's a business complex where they've got several different businesses in here. if you can see that dome on the top, that used to be a Winn-Dixie when I was small, a grocery store. And Etta Packaging, which is a box factory, they were beside of it on the left side. And then Winn-Dixie moved, and this is probably in the, I don't know, mid 80s, maybe 86 or so. They moved, and actually where I'm sitting right now used to be a comic book store. And I remember one time my uncle brought me here. We were coming to the grocery store, and he had a Volkswagen van, an old one, and somebody had let a buggy loose, and it came right by the van and come through the parking lot and rolled all the way down across the road and almost hit a car. The car started blowing the horn like the buggy was going to stop. But anyway, I remember that, and that was I don't know how many years ago that was. It was a very long time. But so it was a Winn-Dixie. Then they built a new one. They sold this building. Etta Packaging bought the building, added onto it, built to the, from their existing structure, built to the Winn-Dixie building. And then it changed names to Laird Packaging, and then Resolution Packaging, and I think, I can't remember what else it was, Rock 10, and now West Rock. But they moved out a couple years ago, and they built a new building just east of here. Or no, they bought an older manufacturing building, a lot bigger, and remodeled it. But the Oliver Anthony worked here on third shift, and this is where he supposedly, if you look up his website, it said that he worked in Marion, lived in Spruce Pine, which is just a county above us in Mitchell County, and he supposedly lived in Spruce Pine, worked down here third shift, and he got some kind of head injury in this building on third shift. But anyway, then I think he moved back to Virginia or West Virginia, I don't know, I can't really remember. But Resolution Packaging, or Rock 10 what it is now, they make boxes for Chick-fil-A, and I know Colgate. I don't know what else they make boxes for, but he called it the paper mill, which I always known it as a box factory because they make boxes. But either way, this is where Oliver Anthony worked. He come down here every day, and supposedly he hated it. He didn't get paid very well, apparently. So I'll drive through there and let you look at the names of the different businesses. You can see there's several there. I don't know how they really squeezed all that in there, but hang on a second. We'll go around through there. Get to work by 8 o'clock. So there's Toon's Chop House, and then the wing factory is beside of it. So maybe you can pause your computer or TV and look at all the different businesses in here. Right, off to work. Off to work I go. Or what does my brother's tag say on his car? I owe, off to work I go. Yeah, that's it. And this right here is some kind of little comic store, and what does it say? It's the Travelers Trading Company. The Traveler Trading Company. Anyway, Butterbean was here. The boxer. If anybody's older on here, I remember Butterbean. He's a pretty big old dude. Round. And he used to be a boxer. But he came here a couple of weeks ago and was doing autographs. So, all right. Now I'm going to work. I'll talk to you guys later.